Matt Manueller, Washington's 13th District State Representative, is a Republican, husband, father, and professor. He supports more vocational education, opposes the income and carbon tax, and defends the Second Amendment. Vote Manueller for your state rep.
I'm Matt Manueller.
And we approve this message.
A 65-year tradition of skirmishing over a single piece of electroplated footwear was renewed Friday night in Cashmere. 2018's annual battle for the bronze shoe between the Cashmere Bulldogs and the Chelan Mountain Goats was a wet and chilly one, which actually found the gleaming old cleat doing a stationary lap under cover on the track at Cashmere High School for much of the night in order to stay dry and keep from getting overly patinaed. As the boots of both squads hit the soggy turf for quarter number one, the Goats got their hooves tripped up on the game's first play from scrimmage and turned the ball over on a mishandled snap. The Bulldogs quickly turned Chelan's slip-up into the first points of the contest on a 32-yard field goal by junior Javi Reina to gain an early toehold with a 3-0 lead. On the ensuing possession, the Goats regained their footing and scaled up the field 53 yards to set up a controversial 20-yard touchdown pass which required 5 downs due to an error by the officials that had Cashmere head coach Brian Bremer wanting to kick the Zebras back to math class using his own pair of trainers. With Chelan now in front 7-3 thanks to the extra bead on the down abacus, the irritated Bulldogs dug in their heels and on the next drive swiftly countered back, using a total of 10 downs to stomp 71 yards and score on a 20-yard touchdown pass of their own from sophomore quarterback Sam Phillips to sophomore wideout Mason Landek to take the lead back at 10-7 with only 32 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Midway through the second quarter, Cashmere inched further ahead on Javi Reina's second field goal of the game, this one from 22 yards out to give the Bulldogs a 13-7 advantage. The Goats, meanwhile, continued to flip-flop on offense, turning the ball over on a fumble for the second time in the contest and allowing Cashmere to race their wingtips into the end zone once more with only 17 seconds left in the first half on a quarterback sneaker by Phillips to put the Bulldogs up 20-7 at halftime. On the first possession of the third quarter, Cashmere charged in front by 3 scores and dropped a high-altitude rock on the Goats when Phillips and Landek paired up again on a 47-yard touchdown pass to give the Bulldogs a commanding 27-7 lead.
Let's go! Personnel! Finish this thing now. Come on, boys. Fourth quarter. Hey, just keep jumping up and down. One play on them. Let's go.
From there, Chelan continued their slide offensively as Cashmere's defense clogged up any and all attempts the Goats would make at climbing back into things with a red zone stand, this time on 4 downs, and by producing their third turnover of the night on Mason Landek's interception near the goal line, while Javi Reina's third field goal of the contest laced things up for the Bulldogs, who convincingly retained the right to wear the bronze shoe for the 4th straight season by the final score of 30-7.
I baseball slid.
Hey, gentlemen. Yo, man, it's fun watching you guys play. You guys work your tails off all day long. Hey, gentlemen. Holy smokes, am I proud of you. I love you guys so much. Hey, listen. Where are we from? Cashmere! Where are we from? Cashmere! Do you know what this trophy means to this community? This is a community trophy. You understand that? And you guys just brought it home. Proud of the seniors, juniors, sophomores, freshmen. Way to contribute. Everybody takes a bite out of this one. That was fun, boys.
Hey, that was a lot of fun. Proud of my football team. Those guys play hard. Both teams played really hard, really physical football game. Just proud of these guys. We talk about responding to adversity. We're coming off a really couple of tough games with Cheney and Omak, where we didn't play our best football and didn't come on the winning side. And tonight, that's the response that our guys gave. Just really excited about that. This is the trophy that's going to be shared along the community. It's not just for us. It's for this whole town of Cashmere, so I'm really excited about it.
Last night's contest marked the 52nd time that Cashmere has claimed the bronze shoe in an historic rivalry which has seen it fit Chelan only 12 times over the years and includes one tie as well. Aside from keeping the high-top hardware, the victory was also the Bulldogs' first in Caribou Trail action this season and ascended them to an even 1-1 record in conference play and a 3-3 mark overall. Cashmere's Bulldogs have a tough road test ahead of them next Friday when they travel north to take on the 5-1 Bulldogs of Okanagan. Reporting for iFiber One Sports, I'm Chris Hansen.